it is me, JB. Welcome to another exciting episode of Spider Sprue. Today we'll be doing the last pack 28 of FANHOME's Knightrider. What a journey! I had to pause for a bit, waiting for modifications. Had everything since January, and now we can get it finished. So without further ado, let's get building for the last time. KITT from Knightrider. Stages 107 to 110. Too close to the camera. I'm looking for freedom. Now I left my hometown. Here's our parts. Oh, scissors. I don't want this. So what we're doing here is the sort of cover for the boot, or as you guys across the pond say, trunk. So what it wants us to do is sort of get this all rolled out a bit. This is nice fabric here, and it wants the thicker piece, which is this piece, sort of along here. Now these sides will correspond to the way the fabric is going, so that goes like that, like so, and then we flip it over like that. So that goes like that, like that. That will go on top again, just following the bits and pieces like that. Yeah, okay. Going to be a bit fiddly. Okay, I think we've got it. And that's going to be held in with some QP screws. Now these are little small ones with a little point on them. Of course you can't see where the hole is as well, so it's going to be fun. That's looking like that. And I get all the rest done, show you what it's like. So that is looking like that. Then you get this piece that'll be going there, and from the underside you put the RP screw. Looking like that. That's what our product should look like. That's what it looks like, and that is the stage of that is the end of stage 107. Here's our parts. Oh, scissors. So this is going to be similar to what we did. This time we're going to do this side. So that piece will go underneath, like that. Again, it should go. The sides should go with the fabric. like so. This will be going on top, like so. These will go over little dent there, will just go in like that, and that is going to be secured with QP screws. So I'll get that done and show you what it's like, because you don't want to see me struggle doing this. That took way longer than it needed to be, but there you go, looking like that. Okay, is it perfect? No, not really. Again, I wish it should have had a little, at least a little bit of sticky tape just along there, just to hold it in place while you try and screw it in. It's just my opinion anyway. Then we get the car over, and what we need to do is get this one, and that will be just going in this little hole here, like that, and that's going to be secured on the other side with a DP screw. There you go, I'll just go in there like that, and we secure that in that place. Then we get this piece, and they want over the hole, and then we got a cog. Where did the cog go? Here it is, hiding. So the cog will be going in here. I put this on the wrong side. That should be on that side. Anyway, what I'll pretend to do it on this side. Anyway, what happens is that will go on there like that, as you can see, and then that will just friction fit onto here. So I'll get that all done and show you what it's like. And I'm back. So I said that's what it looks like now. Just goes in there like that. So just get some sticky tape like that. Now this will be going, oops, so that piece will be going in there like that. So it'd be easier to put that in first. Goes like that. That will just go in there. There's those little two notches there. Go like that. That's in its hole. And then we'll be securing that on the other side with a DP screw. So that should be looking like that on this side here. Hope you can see that nicely. Let's just close that, make it easier to screw it in, hopefully. Nice, like that. That one is in its home, like that. That's come off, of course. That will just go in its home there, like that. And if you want to, I believe this is for, is just to, you can roll it up. Yeah, okay. Just like that. So, but we're going to leave it like that. And that's what our product shot should look like. That's what it looks like, and that is the end of stage 108. That took a lot longer than it should have done, I reckon. This here said do it following the lines, and somehow I got it wrong, but never mind. But still looking good. I say this will wrap up, it's supposed to wrap up there, but that's what that's there for. Okay, looking good. Here's our part, so scissors. So we will be flipping the car back over. Just marking these so I know these are the side lights. WW, WK, side lights. Cool. Now the first thing it wants us to do on this one is get this piece, and that'll be going facing this way. Spin the car around, move the camera a bit. So there's a little notch there. Put them going in that way, and that should just fit in nicely there. Like that. Try and get these all orientated in there, or in there. The lights come out. So I put that one through that way. Oh, this is fiddly. Hopefully the light doesn't come out. Let me go in just there so we're not hiding that screw hole there. And not holding that screw hole there. It's kind of good. That's going to fall out, of course. And then we get the back plate here, so that will be going on there. So be a GM screw here, 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 and one there. Just try and get that all nice. So I get the first GM screw in. Dip, because we're going into metal. So going this way. So there's a little indent there. I'll just fit in there like that. So let's try and get that all in. Because I've got the extra lights now, it's been a pain. Especially around this area. So let me get the middle one in first. If it can find it, of course. Gotcha. Now we don't want this too tight. Yes, we are going to metal, but remember this is plastic. We don't want to crack this lovely clear bit, do we? so now we put GM screw here, here, here and here. Get that done, show you what it's like. And I'm back. Do apologise, I did say GM, I meant QM that go in there. I said GM by mistake. Anyway, it's looking like that. Somehow QMs were not going in there properly, so I just put GM screws in there. I had spare ones. They need to be longer, in my opinion, but that's not going anywhere. That's looking good. No tangled wires. Once that is done, then we get this piece, and that will be going just in there. So try and not get this wire crushed. Go in like that. That will just go in like so. And that's going to be secured with 4 BP screws. It's going to go here and where's it going to go? And here. Just in between here, so that's going to be fun. So get the first one in. That would just go in here. Wow, okay. Gonna fight me because of course this is in the way. The hole is just there and this screwdriver keeps knocking it off. Come on, go in. Hooray, I got one in. Now I can get the rest done and show you what it's like. So that is one also in there, and then again here and here. So that is the back piece on. I didn't put the 2 screws in there. It's not going to fall off, so looking good anyway. Next we get the parts that we actually got in here, which is this piece, and they will be going arches just on there like that. One there. This side would be a bit more difficult because it's got wires everywhere, so let's move the wires out a bit. And that will just go in like that, and they're going to be secured with some vehicle mechanic screws, VM screws. And then I'll get the rest done, show you what it's like. And that's all that done. No wires trapped. These are sticking out. It's going to be fun when we put this in, try and not trap the wires. But the next stage we'll be going to take it very, very slowly. Because the next stage we're going to put this, which I've already moved side pieces here. We'll be piecing the car together. Oh, exciting. Anyway, that's what it looks like on that side now. Doesn't look like the lights are falling out. Still see them in. That's good. That's what our product shot should look like. That's what it looks like, and that is the end. of stage 109. Next up, 110. But you can do this. Like I said before, they missed a trick there. They could have put car there on one of these bits. Here's our parts. Oh, scissors! First thing it wants us to do is that we get this piece. So you've got a left and right one. So what we're going to do, we're going to go, it wants us to start on this side. So this will be the left side. So what I need is the left one. And it does have really small, it's got an L and an R. And what we're going to do is just put it through here. How does it want to go through? Okay. It also needs this piece here as well. Okay, that will go through. Let's have a look. That way, like that. That'll go through like that. Okay. Very weird. As Wayne said when he was building this, I can't remember seeing Michael Knight using seat belts. But I suppose you need them in this day and age. And then we get the left hand side here. Ah, there's the right one there, look, it's already in. So that'd be the left one. Yeah, it's got a little L on there. And this will be going, where would that be going? Little hole there. Okay, that'll be going there. So that'll be going like that. Oh yeah, there's little grooves there to fit in there, so that'll go like that. Okay. And that's going to be secured with an SP screw. So that'll be going in like that. That will be going, you know what, let's orientate this. So you need to put that like that, so the pointy screw could go through it. Like that, so that can go on there like that. Get the pointy screw. Go in like that, so okay, that's looking like that. I think that's how it goes. To be honest, I don't know if it goes like that. Oh well, that's how that goes. And then we got this just floating around. I think that this goes in the seat. And then we do the same on the other side. So that is looking like that. Now we need the other piece over. So if I put that over there, I'm going to put that like that, and then put all these together, and these at the back together. But before it wants us to do, it wants us to cover the bulbs. on both sides. This tape is terrible, so let's use our own. There you go, we'll do the same on the other side. That's probably just to protect it. Now let's put all these together. So first of all it wants us to put these together. So R, well, I've got B here. Let's do 1B. Okay, 1. What's this one? This is must be the side. That's clipped in. R and R. Motor and motor. So I've got another B. Where's the other B? There is. There you go. This is for the scanner. Now we do the back. Now it does want us to tape them all up, but we'll see how it goes when I try and put the frame on. So we got red for the rear lights, the tail lights. I put yellow. I put yellow for the side lights. I put the yellow for the side lights. This will be the reverse lights. These are the extra ones that we got from Mike Lane's kit. And then I think these are a bit short. How are we supposed to get that to there? I have my extensions. So I have the extensions from Mike Lane. Got one extension. And W should be in there somewhere. No, we got a K as well. K. Where's K? Oh, there's K right there. And then we have a W somewhere. There it is, there's that W there. And the W is right there. Okay, need my pliers. Just need my tweezers and get W there. So we're all marked up there now. Okay, so we're all marked. Everything all nice and wired. Okay, now let's see if I can put this on, if there's an easy way. Now I'm going to be different. I'm going to put it on this way, because we need to spin it around anyway. So what I'll do is turn that around like that. Just wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, that's gone in there like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is tidy the wires up. So these will just hopefully go into place. Oh. Oh, these come out. Okay. Well, that was a little bit annoying. I'm going to put an extension on that one. Ah, there you go. So that's in now. That's all in, that's all in. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, it wants it to go this way, so let's try it this way then. This might be easier. Seats, seat belts. Dashboard in the way. Trying to be gentle. Let gravity do its thing. Okay, back seems to be in, but I just need to do those wires there. Tidy up the wires there, and then tidy up the wires here. Come on, gravity. Oh, there you go. Right, there you go. So what I'm going to do now is tidy up the wires, and hopefully we can get this all nice screwed. Now that is broke off. So if you're going to do this, tape these down. I don't believe that broke off. Okay, I have to glue that in once all this is on. It is fighting me, really fighting me, this. Got it in. But the wires are all crushed and everything else now. I don't believe that's happened, really. Okay, anyway, once that's there, I took the seat belts out because this broke off again, and then these fell out. So I just took them out. I can't remember Michael Knight having them anyway in the car. Anyway, once that's done, we're going to put some some screws in there. Some XM, so we got X screws, and they'll be going, where would they be going? That took me about 45 minutes trying to get that in, really. And yeah, so yeah, if you're going to do this, tape these down, because that'll happen. I'll glue this into place. You pay all that money and you break stuff. I mean, that is ridiculous. Anyway, let's get the X-Men screws in. Of course, that's not lined up. Why wouldn't it be not lined up? Maybe this won't be lined up. Yay, that one's lined up. No, it's not. Okay, well, one of these must be lined up. Maybe this one's lined up. Oops. No, that's not lined up. I think it's not even lined up. No, why is it not lined up? Might not even put these in. Ah, this one's lined up. Okay. One. Then I'll get the rest done, show you what it's like. That one there was lined up. And they're all in. Shaky cam. You can't really see that, but there's one there. One there, one there, one there. Okay. Whoa, shaky cam. Once that is done, then we put the skirting boards back, the side panels back in. Now I broke that because I glued them together because it was kept coming off. I didn't realise that we were going to take them off. And will go in nicely. But I'll do the same on the other side, but this one is not. One wasn't broken. There you go. Spin it on the other side. And of course I have cables there. That's not a problem, I think. Okay. So I'll have to remove those cables and then, but other than that, the car looks good. That will go there. Just glue that in place. Don't believe that happened, but there you go. Spin it around again. Okay, this is all falling out. Oh no, this is falling out. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's better. Push it there. Let it go. Okay. Okay, I'll get that done and show you what it's like. And back. So I'll put this on here already. Okay, it's not too bad. I've glued this bit on. That looks okay. Not bad. Now I just want us to put this in. Of course, you know, if I had the seat belts in, so that'll just go in there like that, and that's going to be secured with a BP screw. To be honest, I can't remember seeing this in the show, so I took it out, took the seat belts out. I think it goes this way. Ah, that makes more sense. Ah, okay, that fits in there nicely, so it goes in that way. There you go. So that is looking like that. Again, I can't remember seeing that in the show. So because if I remember right, when they had seat belts, it was like racing car ones, where it comes 4 that came across this way. Do the same on the other side. And believe it or not, that is the car finished. Again, this bit came out. Can't remember where that. Oh, okay. I'll try and glue this back into here. I'll just go in there. Then I'll try and figure out where these go. Says the left hand side there. That also says the left, so and then try and figure out where the other pieces go. So here we go. Electrics in. Turn light off. and go on shaky cam. Light will go off. That is kind of cool, I think. From my claim, side lights are working. Cool.
Are you all right?
Fog lights and scanner working.
Your blood pressure is 190 over 120 and your pulse is 104.
That is kind of cool. And at the back, and the brake lights are working. The rear lights and brake with sound. Also, I believe, yeah, that's working as well. I don't know if you can see that at the top. That is working. Yes, I'm happy.
What is it, Michael?
As you can see with the My Claim one, the headlights don't go up. So let's put the headlights up.
Michael.
So I've pressed number 7 on the remote control. Oops. Back lights are on. Reverse lights. The headlights will go up. I tested it already. So why are you not working now? Maybe it'll work with the door closed. Hello. Okay, I'll be back. Anyway, time for the promi shots.
I'll show you what I have available.
And there's the lights, finally decided to work. Don't know why they didn't work before. But they don't seem to like to go down properly. It's not a deal breaker for me, but never mind. And now the light's gone off. And I just replaced that light as well. Okay, not a problem.